welcome to Tech Talks, the People and Planet podcast. Today, I'm joined by Omer Maman, the VP of Marketing at Healthee. Hi, Omer, how are you?
Hi, great. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much for joining us. Big problem that you guys are solving. So we're going to be really interested to learn more about it. In a nutshell, this is tackling the confusing and costly world of employee health benefits in the US, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. That was my very personal reason why I was so intrigued by, joining to Healthee and be part of this must-win project.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to learning more about it. As you know, we've got a European audience and we've got a US-based audience as well. Now, this is going to resonate with the American audience completely. These guys are dealing with this problem day in, day out, but probably more so for the benefit of our European audience and worldwide audience. Expand on the problem that you guys solve with the company mission. What was the inspiration behind that, please?
So, yeah, I think the inspiration, or I would say the mission that we are trying to accomplish is basically make people in the world and employees in the world healthier and bring the healthcare to be more accessible for them in the day-to-day. Okay, we want to make it effortless. I think that even in countries, and you mentioned Europe, but even in countries in Europe when they are more based on social healthcare system, it still involves a lot of effort, right? To consume healthcare, to be a smarter consumer, to understand what you are eligible for, to understand what's going to be the best way or where to find the right healthcare services that is right for you, is right for your family, for your loved ones. So I think it's more a global mission that we are trying to target. Obviously, here at Healthee, we chose to start with the US market where the healthcare system is very fragmented. There are people who say that it is completely broken. And we want to make it way easier for the U.S. residents here and accessible, effortless in their day-to-day work, life.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, fine. Sounds like an absolutely huge problem. Tell us how you solve it. What's the product? What does this involve?
So we've developed an AI platform that is a one-stop shop for all your health benefits or healthcare needs and questions that you may have. Here in the States, the healthcare, in most cases, the healthcare plan and benefits are provided by the employer. There is a relationship of trust between employers and employees, where the employee feels that the employer is in charge or responsible for their healthcare, the healthcare benefits, and in more, I would say, general view to their very own health for them and for their families. And that's why this relationship usually involves a lot of, stress and questions and gaps sometimes, because not only that the employers provide the benefits for the employees, but sometimes the employees feel that they're not aware of all their benefits. They don't know where to go. They don't know who they should ask in order to get answers. They don't feel that they have transparency to their benefits. They can be smart consumers. And in these days, we are trying to be smart consumers with everything that we do, right? We are kind of got used to have the Amazon experience when we buy everything. We kind of got used to have the Uber experience, right? When we want to get from point A to point B, we just get an Uber and we'll be there. But when it comes to healthcare, it's a huge mess, right? It's a huge headache that sometimes, or in most cases, most people here in the state don't know even where to start, what they should do, who they should ask, where should they call, if they just need to book an appointment for a provider.
And I suppose the danger there is that they just might not do it at all, and they might actually sacrifice their own healthcare because it's too confusing, too costly, too complex to even get started with it.
Right. And so it's not just about, convenience. It's that the fact is that almost 60 or 70% here in the States, people here in the States compromise on their health
Really?
because they don't have access to their health benefits. They are not aware of the benefits that they are eligible for. And here, basically, in Healthee, we have developed an AI platform that knows how to process, how to learn. The platform learns your health plan, process it, move it from unstructured data to a structured data, and then you can interact with the platform in a conversational AI mechanism that we all got used to have in other platforms as well, and get answers instantly wherever you are. And 90% of your day you are in your phone, right? So you can just type a question and get an answer that is relevant for you, unlike any other sources that are very generic and not relevant for your personal plan, like Dr. Google or any other sources of information. Here you get answers from Zoe, our digital benefits assistant, that are relevant for you and are relevant for your relatives and your dependencies and everyone that is enrolled to your health plan. So that's what is so exciting about that, and that's just the beginning of I would say, the value proposition of our platform, because we provide the full service, the all-in-one platform that basically consolidate 20 different services into a one-stop shop. So we support the employees from the very beginning of the process and in open enrollment with helping them find the right plan for them and for their health profile and their health plans for this year, with a very advanced recommendation engine that help them to find what best fits for them. And also, as I mentioned, to support the questions that they have throughout the year, instead of going to the HR and ask very personal questions, or calling to a call center and wait on the line for someone who will most probably speak, I would say, an insurance language that nobody understands, right? And also to have cost transparency, so to know in advance how much this treatment is going to cost me. What's going to be
the premium is, how much am I going to be out of pocket, perhaps?
Right. How much out of pocket? What's going to be my copay? What's my deductible? And things like that people are not aware of. They don't even know what that means. And also to help you to find a physician or any other healthcare provider in the app and book the appointment and check your bill. So basically, we support them throughout the entire process with all the healthcare needs that they may have. In addition to that, we also provide free telehealth embedded in our platform. So we just talked about the cost saving, but if we can steer employees more towards virtual solutions like telehealth and mental health support on the platform, we save a lot of money for the employees and the employer, that at the end of the day is the one who needs to pay the check to pay the check and the bills. So yeah, we have everything in one platform that is super accessible for them.
It sounds really good. Sounds really user friendly. And I think that's the thing, isn't it? You're trying to make something that is at the moment perceived as very costly, complex, and confusing much more simple. And that's powered by AI as well. So presumably the AI is like a bit like a chatbot, and you can perhaps like type in maybe some symptoms, and they will tell you perhaps what coverage they've got. Is that how it works?
So not specifically symptoms. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can say you can type into Zoe, I have a back pain. What am I covered for? Okay.
Yeah.
And so you go to your plan and tell you, okay, in your plan you are covered for a chiropractor. You can go to this. You are covered for MRI or CT scanning or any other health providers that can address your need. And she will let you know in advance what's going to be the cost for an in-network solution, what's going to be the cost for other network solution. She will check your zip code and will provide you all the options around you, all the facilities that are available for you around you per your location or your preferences. You can even she can even help you to find a provider per other preferences. For example, I'm a Hebrew speaker, so I can filter by providers that are in my network that also speaks Hebrew. And she will show me on the map what are the providers that are available for me, and I can book an appointment right from the app. So I don't need today when you need to book an appointment, or when you have something or a question about your benefits, then there are many sources that you need to juggle around and collect all the information, right? First of all, you want to know if you are covered for that. So you go to your carrier, or you go to the HR. And then you need to find a provider. Then you go to a different platform. And then you need to book an appointment. So you need to call to the healthcare provider or to the practice and book an appointment, right? And with that, even said, you don't have any kind of cost transparency for how much it's going to cost. So here in the States, usually you are going to be surprised 30 days after the treatment with the invoice that is being sent to your mailbox. And then surprise, it costs you like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 grand just for an MRI that you probably needed. So we kind of erasing all these unexpectancies in the process by providing a very clear and straightforward access to the benefits. And you mentioned that the AI is about I would say the conversational AI or the bot experience, but that's only one representation of the AI. I would say the AI engine also works in the backend, right? Then optimizing the processes for you, providing you the best and the most cost-effective solution to your needs. So I would say the chatbot is just the user experience, but I think that the biggest sophistication of our AI is at the back end.
Interesting. So which verticals are you currently providing solutions for then, Omer?
Again, I'm sorry, I didn't get your question.
Which verticals, which markets, which verticals?
So basically, if you think about it, our platform qualifies for every employer that provide health benefits to their employees, right? So we're kind of playing in an infinite market, which is great. For me as marketing, this is great, and it provides me endless opportunity to reach out. But it also, requires a lot of focus on how we are going to tailor our messaging and our focus and our value proposition per each vertical. So to your question, we are targeting employers here in the States. It can be like 50 employees company, as well as a 5 million employees company. That's the beauty of using AI, right? Because you don't need like a huge call center or human support, because one Zoe can treat and answer endless amount of questions that are that we get on a daily basis, and she works all year round, 24/7. She's never on PTO. She's never taken time off. So that's, I think that one of the biggest advantages of our AI is the scalability, right? That we can address all type of employers in all sizes, no matter what the frequency is, no matter what the volume is. So that's one vertical that we are focusing, and we reaching out to employers and offer this for their employees, and basically introduce it. We are able to introduce significant reduction in healthcare costs for the employees and the employers. So we are able to demonstrate a very short ROI to this investment. We are also working with brokers that they play some kind of our ambassadors out there. So they equip themselves with a very advanced technology like Healthee and bring it to the table when they meet their clients. We also work with TPAs and PEOs. One of the biggest PEOs here in the States, TriNet, have partnered with us last year, and this partnership is growing as we progress. So this is super exciting. We are also targeting big unions here in the States, so we are kind of everywhere. That might be a little bit overwhelming, but the opportunity is so huge and the demand is growing. So the demand is there, the product is there, the need is there, and we are on our way to capture as much as we can.
All sounds fantastic. You guys are still a startup though. It's rarely plain sailing. Tell us a little bit more about how you've overcome challenges to get where you are today.
So I think that the first challenge that we kind of, obviously the first challenge for every startup is to develop and be super successful with proving that the concept is needed and working. That's one thing. It was very clear from the first day that the market is there, the opportunity is there. This is, I mean, when it comes to the healthcare system here in the States, as I said, it's an infinite market with so many, opportunities to grow and improve and make it better and more accessible and clearer for everyone. So that was not even a question. And then I think that the next challenge was to get your brand out there, because we are not first in the market. We're first in the market that basically embed AI technologies and top-notch technology into a world that is not very advanced, right? The healthcare system and the benefit system is not very, I would say, technological oriented. And we kind of brought the breakthrough here with embedding top-notch technologies into the most, I would say, complicated world that usually employers and employees face. So I think that was one of the biggest challenges that we have experienced last year. Luckily, we were able to grow and expand and spread the word of Healthee. And today we are kind of enjoying a beautiful and super positive brand recognition. And I think that the next challenge that we are now, it's a challenge and opportunity at the same time, is to grow fast, right? Because the demand is growing. We spread the word. People are aware of the benefits and the value proposition that we are able to introduce. And when we show and we demonstrate how we are able to cut costs, then for employers on healthcare, then they immediately want to implement it. And then we need to grow fast. So that's the main, I believe, challenge that we are now focusing on, to make sure that we are growing.
And it's with the right people, Omer, as well, isn't it? It's not just about scaling just because you need the people. You've got to keep the culture. You've got to keep the team in place. You've got to have the mission alignment as well, haven't you?
Right, absolutely. Because it's really, really easy to be distracted, right? When you grow, you can be so easily distracted with many other opportunities out there. But that's why I believe that the mission and the vision of the company is so embedded in the culture of the company. And we always, repeat this to ourselves and to our employees and to our partners, the reason why Healthee was created and how we are going to do it step by step and grow and take more and more market share, and create or build our brand credibility that we are aiming for.
Yeah, makes total sense. Makes total sense. You've just closed, I think recently, you closed a Series A. What else comes next for the business? What's the plans with that expansion, it sounds like?
Yeah, so yeah, you're right. Usually after Series A, or usually you raise funds for Series A to be able to build a strong and solid infrastructure for two main reasons. One of them is obviously to expand your sales and the revenue and get more and more, or expand your customer base. But also we are a very customer obsessed and product obsessed company. So we want to keep developing and add more and more capabilities to our product, because our vision again is to some kind of, as I mentioned at the beginning, to create a one-stop shop experience. Imagine like Amazon, right? When you want to buy a product, you just go to Amazon and you have everything there. You can compare prices, you can check the reviews, you can order, you'll get it, you'll have the customer, everything in one-stop shop. And if you want to be, I mean, we are already there, but if you want to strengthen this capability, we understand that we need to invest a lot in more and more enhanced user experience, adding more capabilities, and kind of taking more and more of the healthcare interests of our users and embedded in our platform wisely. And that's the main focus that we are going to put on with this great and super successful fundraising.
Omer, I'm looking forward to you guys continuing your journey. It's a super, super cool product, solving a really big problem. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode. It's been great to talk to you.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you.